excuse me. EN2 Detig. First, I'd like to thank the Navy League Council for giving us the opportunity to be here and everything that is you guys have already done for us. We greatly appreciate it. It's things like this that make us feel better about what we do every day. So firstly, I figured the first thing everyone's going to talk about why I joined the military actually. So I had the opportunity to go to college. I did that, did it for 2 semesters, and it just wasn't for me, honestly. My oldest brother served in the Navy as well, right out of high school. My middle brother went to college, graduated from college, and I was somewhere stuck in between the two. And you know, my parents set everything up for me to go to college, and you know, I wanted to give it a chance, and came home one semester and was just like, honestly, Mom and Dad, it's not for me. And they said, whatever you choose, we support it. So there I was, the recruiting station. And luckily for me, my oldest brother was already in the Navy, so he told me everything I had to know. He told me, you know, what to go in there, what to demand, and what to let go. And there I was, shipped off to boot camp. It was winter time in Chicago, so it was very, very cold. Very cold. Got there in October and didn't leave till May, I believe it was. So I was there for the whole winter. Always there, a lot of snow. And I'm from South Florida, so that was actually my first time seeing snow. I'm from South Florida, and oh, it was just a slap in the face, life change. But honestly, it was great. That's what I needed. It really was. And went to boot camp, got out of boot camp, went right across the street to Great Lakes. You know, did my month or 2 at school for to become an engineman to get my rating badge. And then there I was, shipped off to NAB Coronado, which is where I'm at right now, ACU ONE. It's a great place, I love it. Honestly, I think it's a great opportunity. So I work on LCUs, landing crafts. Our main mission is boots on ground. So what we're embarked in an arc, so there'll be 3 ships mainly. There'll be a flagship, which is usually a flight deck ship, and then 2 amphibious ships. So my boat actually goes within the well of a ship. They deballast, pick us up out of the water, and there we are, off on deployment. So speaking of deployment, actually getting ready to go on another deployment coming up in a month and a half, getting ready to ship out to the Middle East. And then about a year and a half ago, just got back from my first deployment. So yeah, deployments are fun. I definitely enjoy those. It's a great opportunity to see the world, to get out there. You meet a lot of people, that is for sure, out on deployment. The ports are amazing. I've been to Seychelles, I've been to Bahrain, Dubai, Kuwait, Sri Lanka, Papua New Guinea. There was a list. I was very fortunate on my deployment. We got to see a lot, Philippines included, and I would recommend it to anybody for sure. It was an absolute eye-opener. You got to see, you know, Dubai was an experience, you know, seeing tallest building in the world, seeing how they live life over there, you know, especially gaining an appreciation and respect for different type of religion and culture is also a huge part of it. And then you get to go to places like the Philippines, who's not as fortunate as a place like Dubai. And it's also an eye-opener. You see how people live, you know, they're realistically not that far away from the two, and it's just completely night and day on how people live their lives, and it was honestly a huge benefit for me. But yeah, it's really the only other thing I'd like to say is that the Navy is a huge opportunity to meet new people. That's for sure. Especially myself, being out in San Diego, I'm actually part of a military hockey team. So that's actually one of my ribbons. I believe it's that one right there. It's actually my military outstanding volunteer. So I actually was just recently awarded this from my command. I take part with the military hockey team, and we go around and we do fundraisers and organizations for like Paws for Vets. So we actually raise money to help, and we donate it up in Riverside. One of the legions there, they actually have an organization where they train service dogs for veterans who need them. And like I said, the people I've been able to meet through is just absolutely amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything else, honestly. brings a smile to my face and warms my heart, especially when you get to help out the community, especially for people who help us out and then being able to give right back. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys.